Hey guys, it's Tamber here. Today I kind of planned to do a lot of stuff, but then my body just kind of said nope. It was one of those days. So, if any of you know what that's like, you'll know what I mean. My body just did not agree with what I wanted to do, and did not go well. And it's actually... And see, every time I try to, vlog or, keep my eyes open for too long, they get so dry. Ugh, this happens every freaking video. But anyway. I don't know if it's what it is. But, we might need we might need a better air filter or something because of my mast cell. That could be it too, because my eyes do get red and puffy. Anyway, long story short, I just had a hell of a day. I spent some time FaceTiming kind of with one of my friends and just talking about what's going on with her and everything. So that was good. I called my best friend 3 times. I called my dad once because I went to go schedule my sleep study and found out it's in a different hospital than where I'm at. And I don't really want to get too many hospitals involved, but I have worked with this doctor before, and he has diagnosed me with cataplexy without narcolepsy before. So I think he would really like to see the full sleep study. And I would really like to see it. So I really hope there is some way that I can get down to that specific doctor about 30 minutes away. So who knows? We'll see. So yeah, I need to get a sleep study done. This weekend. I need to prepare my body and my mind and just everything for next week, because then the first 3 days of next week is doctors. So I am going to be exhausted at the end of those 3 days. So I gotta rest so I have enough energy to get through those 3 days, and then I can rest after that. So yeah, but now resting because I have a cold, and that just literally your body my body is literally not tolerating any other position very well other than laying down. So that's why you guys are getting a laying down video again, is because my body is just for some reason hating sitting up. I get tachycardic just sitting up and taking a video of myself. So I'm just lying down. On Sunday, I start my Northera. Still scared. Scariness hasn't gone away. If you go back, I had a scary drug reaction, and I think I videoed about it. I'm not sure. If I didn't, I had a scary reaction right after I took a medication. So we don't know if it was the medication or if it was my mast cell activation syndrome or mast cell activation disorder, which gives me random allergic reactions out of nowhere and can cause my airway to constrict because somebody has the wrong stinking laundry detergent or something, you know, and it's just so frustrating. And, like, your airway, like, starts getting tight because, like, you walked by a bonfire and now you're hacking up a lung. And you have asthma, too. And it's just great. And really bad allergies on top of it. Like, seasonal. I have really bad, like, hay fever, like, seasonal allergies on top of my really bad allergies. So, like, that's why my nose is red. That's why everything is just, like, ugh, because I have allergies on top of a cold. And I take Benadryl, but it doesn't do that much. So, I'm flushing a little bit. Yeah, a little bit over here. I just feel it starting. Usually when I feel it starting to get, like, flushed or whatever, I can kind of breathe and, like, make it stop a little bit. So that'll be good. Yeah, it's starting to creep up on my left cheek. Oh well, that's life, right? It's been this way since I was 10, so I don't really know any different. I was talking to a friend about, like, you know, like when you go to an appointment and then you, like, forget the main thing you were there for. And it's just like you've been talking about that thing for months and months and months. And then you go to the appointment and then you forget to tell the doctor. This has happened to me so many times. Has this happened to you guys? Do you have any funny stories about it? I don't know if you guys know, I have interstitial cystitis, which is essentially where my bladder is very acidic. It's just an acidic environment. And you know what happens in a very acidic environment, like in your stomach. If you have too much acid, you get ulcers. Well, the same kind of thing happens in your bladder. So if you look up interstitial cystitis, I will type it out in the description and probably in the top part too, because that is what I have been dealing with mostly today, is the interstitial cystitis. I'm going to call it IC. The IC. So, yeah, I battle it by drinking alkaline water. Drinking a lot of alkaline water helps. Doing my POTS treatments helps because it gets more hydration into my system. Therefore, you know, depleting all the urine more frequently. And I just think that, like, it just makes for a better feeling me. I have the problem of going off and on it. Like, I can never, like, stay on it. I think the longest I've ever been on it was, like, a month. And I literally bought enough for a month. And I only ate and drank that. And it changes some stuff, like when you're cooking, but not much. So yeah. And then the diet that I'm supposed to be on does not really correlate to any of my other diets. So I'm gonna go back in to see my dietitian and say, hey, look, new thing, new reason why I can't eat all these foods. Finally, we got something, and I need to remember that to go see the dietitian. Because he's really great. I just need to go see him. Get some encouragement and answers and things. Because I'm not getting nutrition, and the diet my GI recommended for me will not give me much nutrition at all. So I'm wondering how I can still get nutrition while being on this diet my gastroenterologist recommended for me. And my gastroenterologist knows I'm not getting very much nutrition, which is why they're doing the procedure for my achalasia. They don't know which one yet. They have to do a meeting, and then they'll talk and decide which one would be best and who will perform it, and etc. And then when it will be done, and then they talk to me and tell me. So I'm waiting for that, and until I do, I am still very, very low in nutrients. So things like brain connections and stuff motor skills aren't going so well. Low blood sugars, definitely. So I just kind of treat when I can, and when I can't, I just kind of get really spacey until I can treat. And people just think I'm like ignoring them or something, but I'm really just like, I don't know how to put it. Someone from Mary from the Fry Life put it like you're one step removed, like, from reality. And that, like, is how it is for me. It's like I can see myself doing this stuff when I'm really low. And really low for me is like 60, 59. So when I'm low, I can, low for me, I can see my eyes. It's that time of day. Every time I make a freaking video. It's like clockwork, you guys. This is just the time to make them. But, it's time when my eyes say, we need more drops. We need more drops. But yeah, Mary from the Fry Life. They've been on YouTube for a long time. They have tons of followers. I just found them. Thank you, Chronically Jackie, for mentioning it and having it in like the related videos, and YouTube for putting it in the related videos. Because they bring me joy, and I couldn't really use it right now. So, Fry Life, thank you. Yeah, CF is so different. Oh, if you guys didn't know, I have a cystic fibrosis variant, which means if I have a kid, they'll have cystic fibrosis. I'm not a carrier. I have a variant. So I am a carrier, but it's expressed in my gene mutation. So it's there. I have the mutation. If I have a boy, they will be sterile because of my gene mutation. If I was a boy, I would be sterile. And from what they told me at Mayo Clinic, if I have a boy, they will be sterile. So, yeah. No fun. Somehow I got, like, the guy diseases. Not the guy diseases, but, like, the mostly known with guy diseases. Like, the vas deferens problems, like, in my genetics, and, like, hair loss problems, and, like, thyroid problems, cholesterol problems, heart problems, gosh, I could go on, but my Asperger's, that can affect anybody, but you see it a lot more talked about in males, and yeah, so I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, but I kind of want to get out of the light, but I still want you guys to see me, so, it's getting late, I'm getting tired, and it's probably about time for my pills, so I'm gonna say goodnight. Please like and subscribe. subscribe if you want to see more. Bye.